welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be making a 3-ingredient Oreo cake. Now I don't just love this cake because it's only 3 ingredients and it's super quick and easy. It also tastes amazing, like it's sweet, it's chocolatey, and it's really moist. So you literally only need Oreos, course, otherwise why would it be an Oreo cake? Milk and baking powder. I'm also going to top mine with a chocolate ganache, so you're also going to need double cream and dark chocolate, but I'll also give you some other icing options as well, so you do you. But let's get going. We're going to start off by separating our Oreos. So just twist, filling into one bowl and biscuit into the other one. So the reason I've actually separated them is that the consistency of the biscuit gives a much finer crumb, so it makes the cake a lot softer. So I'm gonna pour that into a bowl. Now I'm gonna add baking powder to the Oreo crumbs. I literally have just enough for a teaspoon in here, which is exactly what we need. Okay, do you think this is a good idea? This is a bad idea, isn't it? I knew that was a bad idea. Okay, if we level this off, there you go. That is exactly a teaspoon, I'm sure of it. And that's the end of my pot. We're literally gonna whisk that in so it's really nice to combine through the Oreo crumbs. Now, I'm gonna pour in our milk. So this should be at room temperature. Mine's been sat out for at least 2 hours. If you forget and you take it straight from the fridge, you can always warm it in the microwave slightly because you're better off having it slightly too warm than you are slightly too cold. Grab your filling from earlier and you're literally gonna scrape in all of that amazing cream. Which is the best part of the Oreo? For me, it's the cream, like 100%. There's no question about it. An Oreo without a cream is not an Oreo. To be fair, without the biscuit, it's not an Oreo either, but the cream is a must, you get what I'm saying. Anyway, you're gonna start to mix this in and it should be nice and smooth. I'm gonna pour it into a 7-inch silicone tin. It's not a tin, is it? Silicone cake mold. Now, what I'd really recommend here is no bigger than 7 inches round, but it can't have any gaps in it. So a spring form is no good because it's so runny, it will just seep out. You can also bake it in the microwave. It takes like 7 minutes to bake in the microwave. I'm actually gonna do mine in the oven today. In the oven today. I'm gonna line my cake mold with a 7-inch piece of parchment paper that I've cut out, and then we're literally just gonna pour it in. Okay, so that is now gonna go in the oven at 180 or 160 centigrade if you have a fan oven, and it's gonna go in for about 15 to 20 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. It's the only problem with silicone, you have to be really careful. I'm back, our cake is fully baked and fully cooled, so we're gonna make the chocolate ganache now. Remember, you don't have to use a chocolate ganache, but it is what I use in my first book, Baking It Easy. That is the right side, isn't it? So my first book, Baking It Easy. You can use like a vanilla buttercream icing. You could put like melted Nutella on the top. So let's set this aside and bring in our chocolate and cream. So I have 150 milliliters of double cream and 150 grams of dark chocolate. My dark chocolate is 55%. You want to use something that's at least 50. I really like around the 55 mark because I think it's got that perfect sweetness but also like richness. I don't like my dark chocolate too bitter. So I'm gonna pour this into here. So we're just gonna put that in the microwave now, about 500 watts for about 1 minute. That's gonna heat the cream and it's gonna melt the chocolate. So that's had 1 minute in the microwave and it's definitely not fully melted yet. So I'm gonna give it a real gentle stir now and I'm gonna pop it back in for about 20 seconds just to give it a little encouragement, you know. The cream is much hotter now, so that's gonna melt a lot more easily. So you need to be a little bit gentle with chocolate ganache because you don't wanna overheat it so the cream will curdle and the chocolate will burn. We don't want that. But you also wanna stir gently too because you don't wanna create air bubbles in your ganache either. Now I'm just gonna transfer our cake onto a serving plate and we're gonna pour over the chocolate ganache. Guys, I made a boo-boo. I was supposed to tell you when you crushed up all your biscuits to take out 2 tablespoons and set them aside, and I totally forgot. So I've just crushed up 2 more biscuits so I can decorate. You don't have to do this, but this is what I wanted to do. So I'm gonna pour my ganache over my cake now. Just a little word about the cake. It's a really small, cute little cake, but if you wanted to make this like a 2-layer cake to make it like full size, then you could totally bake 2 of these, or if you wanted to bake it in a smaller tin, then you could also do that so it was a bit taller. It just means that you'll need to adjust the cooking time. Okay, wish me luck with decorating this. I might do a little bit more, but I don't want to go too overboard. And I'm just pushing it out to the edges, and I'm gonna let it run down slightly. So it's quite a nice thick ganache, so it shouldn't run too far off. It should just like drip down the edges slightly. Ta-da! That looks amazing. So now I'm just gonna grab my Oreo crumbs and I'm just gonna sprinkle them around the edge. Okay, and that is literally our cake done. All we need to do now is let the ganache set. So you can put it in the fridge just to let it harden, or you can just leave it like that and let it set at room temperature. Totally up to you. So I've just taken it out of the fridge. It definitely needed a little bit longer, so the ganache hasn't properly set, but I'm being really impatient today and I just wanna cut it and eat it, so I'm gonna cut it now. Oh, I'm so excited. It literally looks so good. Okay, this is the best part. Let's do a taste test. Oh yeah, that's really good. It's like really fudgy and like super moist, and the ganache on top is just so rich. If you serve this at a party and didn't tell anyone that this cake was 3 ingredients and 2 for the top, no one would know. So guys, I'm gonna go finish my slice of cake, and that is the end of today's video. So I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, I have a new book coming out very soon, 2nd of February, so you can pre-order on Amazon now. I really hope you enjoy it, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. I think I already said that. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you want me to make next, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!